With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone, let us start with our question. In this question, it is given that there are two plane mirrors which are placed as shown in the figure, and there is a point object O which is placed at the origin. So this is our point object which is placed at the origin. We need to determine how many images will be formed. So there are three parts, so we'll be checking one by one. Now in the A part, so how many images would be formed? Now in this situation, whenever there is a mirror, okay. Now if we extend the mirror, if we just extend the mirror, and they are basically on the same line, they are falling on the same line. So for example, this we can see that there is a breaking, so we will be tempted that there would be two images formed. But if we just join these line, okay, if we just make a common line to them, and they are lying on the common line, so there would be just a single image which would be formed. So the ray of light would be going like this. So for example, at this mirror, it would be going like this, and we just draw it once more. So for example, if we just make a ray of light to go here, so after reflection, it would be going like this, okay, and one of the ray of light, it would be going like this, okay. Now after reflection, it would be, because hitting normally, so it would be passing or it would be just retracing its path. Now if we extend these line in the backward direction, this line and this line, so this would be the final location of the image. Now again, if we just construct a light ray like this, okay, so for this point, if we just construct a light ray, so it would be after hitting the surface, it would be just reflecting like this. Now if we just extend this line also, so it would be again meeting the point itself, okay. So the thing is that if we just extend these line, if they are lying on the common line, if the mirror are lying on a common line, so they would be forming just a single image. So we can say that only how many image would be formed, so we can say that single image. Now in the B part, what is the position of the image? So we know that the distance of the object from the mirror is same as the distance of image from the mirror. So the distance of object from here to here, it is 2. So image would be formed where? It would be formed at a distance of 2. So what are the coordinates? So on the x-axis, the image is formed on the x-axis. So the coordinate would be from here to here, distance would be 4. So we can say that 4, 0. Now in the C part, will the light, this incident ray pass through the point P 1, 1,1.25. It is 1.25, not 1, 2, this 1.25. So we can say that this point, okay, we need to match whether we need to check whether this would be passing, okay. So this incidentally would be passing through this point, or it would take part in the image formation or not. So we need to just check it. So how can we check it? We can just construct our this straight line. We can just write the equation of the straight line from this part, okay, from for this. That means the straight line which is joining the origin to the point 2, 2, and we can check whether this point is lying within, or we can say that under this line or above this line. How can we do this? So basically we can just simply say that what would be the equation of this line. So the slope of this line would be equals to, slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So we can say that 2 minus 0 divided by, this is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1 would be 2 minus 0. Simply we can see that the slope comes out to be 1, and we can say that y would be equals to mx plus c. So y would be equals to, m value is 1, so we can say that x, what is the intercept on the y-axis? It is passing through the origin. So c value would be equals to 0. So we can say that y minus x, this would be equals to 0. Now what are the coordinates of the point? These are 1, 1.25. So if you put the value of y as 1 and put the value of x as 1.25, sorry, the value of y is 1.25, the value of y is 1.25, minus the value of x is what? X value is 1. Now it would turn out to be 0.25, and we know that 0.25 is greater than 0. That means this point would be lying above this line, okay. It would be, this point would be lying above this line. Now again, what we can do, we can again construct a line from here to here. If we again construct a line and check similarly for this part, whether this point is lying above the line or below the line. So we can just have the equation. So we just write equation of this straight line is y minus y1. We just use this straight away, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, x minus x1, okay. So we take x1 and y1 as this point, and y2 this x2 and y2 as 2, 3. So we put the values. So y minus y1 is 0 equals to, here it is y2 is 3, y1 is 0 divided by x2 is 2, x1 is 0, x minus x1, that means x minus 0. So this equation would turn out to be y equals to 1.5x, or we can just check, we can just write it y minus 1.5x. This would be equals to 0. Now we put our this point which is equals to 1 comma 1.25. Now the y value is 1.25. If we put the value of y as 1.25, minus x value is 1, minus 1.5. So this would turn out to be minus times 0.25. Now this is less than 0. That means the point would be lying below this line. Okay, it would be lying above this line, and from this line it would be lying below. That means it is not taking any part. Okay, so we can say that in the C option it is not taking part. Okay, it is not taking part in image formation. So this is the answer. Hope you understood the solution. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.